Now you want to talk about somebody who was on point. Bill Cooper was on point up to this very moment, basically to a T. We all know he was taken out in 2001, right? Well, I did a couple of videos on this. Well, the people who claim to be involved in such incidences, how do you want to say it? This is another thing right here, this robot, we gotta go over that. I don't want y'all to see this. I'm not one of those who are afraid of robots getting their own mind. I just don't trust
I can't walk today. I am going to the floor.
What a man could do, what the man who built the robot could do with the robot. But let's get right into it.
If you only list your vacation home on Airbnb, you might attract someone looking for a quaint.
Not only was he spot on, I'm telling you right now, it's going to continue to happen. They have to have these things happen. And if you listen to Cooper, he was saying that they have to keep the momentum going, is what he said. And there's just so many things that he covered on this that it's just ridiculous to see it play out even now today, and to keep on trying to play out, and people still don't get it, and they think that they can do something about it by reinforcing things or making things already stricter, but they don't understand how that's just going to make people break more laws, and they really don't just like the whole muzzle thing leading to the needle. People just don't get it. They don't understand what thing they'll call it a conspiracy theorist if they haven't, or a theory if they haven't studied it or looked into it. But again, you gotta remember, this is psychological warfare on a global scale. One important thing, that's why I said that Cooper said, is this on us, because we're the only country who can stop it. That's why I made a heart-to-heart the other day when I was telling y'all, if you ain't willing to lose nothing, then you can't help us in this struggle. Yeah, no good. And here it goes.
Earlier in the afternoon, President Biden was alerted to what had happened in Oxford. He spoke in Minnesota addressing the shooting a short time ago.
Yes, let's take a listen.
I learned about a school shooting in Michigan. We learned, as we learned the full details, my heart goes out to the families enduring the unimaginable grief of losing a loved one. Apparently, there were somewhere in the order of 9 people shot, and three, I think, are dead. And the young man, I think, as I understand it, from staff, about 15 years old, and he turned himself in. And just said that he claimed his right against self-incrimination and handed over his pistol. That's all we know about it, but you've got to know that whole community has to be just in a state of shock right now.
Scott's got right, but it is, of course, a part of this growing problem. We have had more than 2 dozen, depending on how you qualify and define a school shooting, more than 2 dozen across the United States this year. And more than 40 people have been killed in these shootings, and now sadly 3 more today.
And sadly, those numbers are going to keep on going up. Because again, momentum. See, this is a growing problem. Are you understanding me now? What he's saying but not saying. He probably don't even know the real agenda. But a lot of these people don't. They're just we have a world full of people who are in a hypnosis type trance by their overlords, and they can't see things that we try to get them to see, because they could never believe how much Shakespeare was right about the world being a stage, and how people, actors, and they have their actresses and their interests and things like that. And I guess they just won't see it until it's too late. I don't know what they think, that we're doing this because we want all this stuff to be true, or we're doing this because, we want our country to be doing all of these things. Who in the world would want that? We don't want, that's not what we want. We're trying to get people to be aware of things and stop letting their emotions lead them to make rash decisions and not think with any type of common sense at all. Which is what they're continuing to do and what they're going to do. I'm going to leave a link for what Cooper said about this subject right here. But that's what they're going to continue. All of this stuff they're going to continue to do. And for some reason, people are going to not see that there are not children out here who act like this all the time. Like, let's get serious. But if you say something about it, you're being mean, you're being disrespectful, you're not whatever, because you don't want to just cry along with the Hallmark story or any story because somebody popped up on television or YouTube ad or whatever video and said, even a YouTube ad, they have like a little ad and about this campaign, and people just get all emotional about it. I'm sorry, I'm not that type of person. I'll never be that type of person because that hurt mentality, and that's what's leading people in groups together, thinking they're smart, away to sheep slaughter.